David Bradicchia is from Venice, Italy. Lucas Haig Honore is from a small town near Copenhagen, Denmark. And Juan Lalana is from Zaragoza in Spain. The three are foreign exchange students who are spending the school year at Arlington Memorial High School. David is a senior, while Juan and Lucas are sophomores. Recently, the three sat down with us at the Mac Performing Arts Center at the high school to tell us about how they happened to come to Arlington and how the experience of going to school here was different from the way it is back home.
I really wanted to have this experience in New England, so I picked the New England. And then the family that chose me lived in Arlington, so that's why I ended up here.
Okay.
And yeah, it's basically the same with me. I got picked by a family in Arlington. So yeah, I could like choose different states, but that meant that I have to pay extra. But I could choose like a family. Like I couldn't choose a family. I got picked. So it's like basically the same stuff.
In me, it's the same as Lucas. I could choose state, but like it cost more money. So we just decided to like pick a random state. We got sent here. Like I'm in the same host family as Lucas, and so our host family lives in Arlington. So that's
okay.
School is very, very different. First, like in LA, you go a relationship between like the students and the professor is different. Here, you can talk, have a conversation with them. Where they're just there to teach you. So there's less human contact with them.
In Spain, it's like the same as Denmark, and the thing is like school is like I feel like the school I go in Spain is like much bigger than this one, and like in school we used to go from 8 through 5:30, and here it's only through 2:45, so it's like pretty strange for me. And like it's the same as David said, like you can talk to the teachers, like you can have a conversation with them if you don't understand something or something, like if you have any problems. But like in Spain, I feel more like it's just like they teach you, as he said.
We asked them how a typical night of homework here compared to what they were used to doing back home.
The homework that I have in LA are like much more than homework is study. Like you have to study a lot at home. So what you don't understand and you cannot ask the teacher, you have to go back and rewind and restudy by yourself. So, and there's also like the oral part of the grade, which is the teacher ask you question and you get grade out of that. So it's not just tests, written tests. So you have to know and be able to explain what you learn.
We also asked what they thought were the biggest differences between here and over there. The landscape and the environment were two things most prominently mentioned.
It's not real big, but it's like bigger than this town, bigger than Arlington. And like what I feel is like here you have a lot of like forests and mountains and all of that. In my city it's more like a desert. My city and Almeria, which is in Andalusia, in the south of Spain, they are the two only cities that like desertic in the whole Spain. So we don't have a lot of trees around. And like here I saw that it rains more than my city. My city used to rain like once a month or something like that.
Okay.
They're different. Like everything you hear about the American school it's easier, but actually it's not. I think it's pretty close, if not sometimes harder than Italian school. And I like the fact there are laboratories, and you can try with your as a first experience to see and prove something that you're learning about. Like let's say chemistry lab, you can really see by yourself what means or what is the thing you're studying, not just the theoretical part. Or also, art lab, wood lab. You learn how to use wood, how to create stuff with wood. Or there's classes of Microsoft Office or Java, so you learn how to use the computer. And those are very important skills that you will learn and you will use in the future if you learn them. So I like the fact that you have the opportunity to learn those abilities and those skills.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that a thing I'm very surprised about is that the school they have like Adobe Photoshop and they have like computer classes. I didn't think that you would have that, and the same as creative writing, all those kind of subject. Because in Denmark they're only like the simple, like geometry and biology and all that. So it has been very different with the computer classes and all that.
The three boys will be here until next June, before they head back to their home countries. For the GNAT TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.